Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building, Queen Naija.
Hello.
Welcome.
What's up, y'all?
Envy was going hard for your song "Hate or Love" just because he's in the video.
That's not the only reason. It's a great song. But
he kept talking about it like, yeah, I'm making my appearance. You know what I'm saying? I got a video.
We needed
cameo.
that. We definitely needed that.
yeah, they called me and they said we wanted you out of retirement. I used to be an old video vixen, and they wanted me in the video. They wanted me to take my shirt off, but I felt a little uncomfortable because, I'm a dad. I don't want my kids to feel funny. So, but I appreciate you for calling me for that.
I appreciate you. It set the tone for the whole New York feel, you know.
But "Hate or Love," that is my song, and I think it's so appropriate for you.
Yes.
Because you go through a lot.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oops.
somebody's
We
at the
good?
gate. Sorry, guys.
Envy?
Sorry.
That's so disrespectful. But yes, and I know you go through a lot with people trying to hate on your relationship
Yeah.
and, having things to say and weigh in. So talk to me about writing this song. And
So it was definitely, it was definitely stemming from a real place. But I don't want to just I don't want to make it only about me. I want people to know that, to not let anyone hate on anything, anyone that they love, or come in between anyone that they love or anything that they want to do, any dreams. You could put it for anything. So I don't want to just but it did stem from a
the
real
best
place.
songs, I think, stem from a real place.
Yeah, because, at the time it was a lot, transpiring on the internet, with, I don't even want to say who, but it was things going on.
With your ex.
No,
Okay.
not my ex.
No more of that.
No, we done with that. This is a whole new story. But it was, people have their conspiracies of my relationship, and it's always been this thing that it's fake or it's not genuine, which I don't understand how people could say that, because they're not there with us, So
That's a long time to have a fake relationship, too.
a long if it was fake, why would we,
You already would have done what it did.
Right.
Does it bother you that people are so much in your business? Because you want to give them a little bit of your life, right? Because
Right.
you are an artist, people are fans, but people make their own decisions, and that has to affect you mentally when you're moving around.
Not as much as it used to. I definitely used to be more bothered, but now this is just to me, this is what comes with the life. Everything that you do, every job that you work, I don't want to call it a job because I love what I do, but you have sacrifices. And if I was working a 9 to 5, I would be sacrificing, making memories. But I'm out. I'm able to move around the way I want, so I sacrifice some of my privacy. I do try. I used to be really transparent.
I was going to say, what changed? Because you said it doesn't bother you as much.
Yeah, I used to be very transparent, but now I pick and choose what I want to share. I feel like you can still be realistic and transparent without oversharing. And I feel like I used to overshare a lot. I'm still working on it. I'm still working on it because I like people to know, look, I can relate to you. I'm, we all human. Just because you here and I'm here or whatever, it's no difference. We all go through the same
vlogging
stuff.
too is what you at first were really known for. So
Yeah.
people were used to you sharing. I think what helps for you is the success that you've had, because it could have went either way, right? I feel like the way that you came into the game, some people felt like it was not gonna last, and
Yeah, definitely.
it was a one-hit single, and then maybe
Yes.
nothing would come from that. But then to see the longevity you've had and the things that you've overcome, because I know it hasn't been easy. We've seen things where you've been criticized publicly.
Yes.
But then you've pushed on, and you've gotten some huge cosigns.
Yes.
So sometimes it helps when people say what they say, but you're but it's still
Yes,
happening.
it'd be crazy because like you said, some huge cosigns, and I'd be like, you know what? All this smack that this people is talking, I have this person right here who has longevity and who's been in this industry to tell me keep pushing and motivate me. None of what anybody else says matters.
You said on your bucket list you wanted to work with Big Sean.
Yes.
And this is you working with Big Sean.
Yes.
So how did that happen?
So just like how people would ask me on interviews, who do you want to work with? I would always give a list and he would always come up. And so I don't know how it happened, but I guess I was going through my DMs and I seen he actually DM'd me and he was like, what's up? I'm ready to work. So I was just like, oh my God, it's finally happening. And I was like, bet. So, I locked him in or whatever. And I was like, when I come to LA, I'm gonna hold you to it. So I went to LA and he literally pulled up the first day I came to the studio. And we didn't create anything. We just kind of vibed out, got to know each other. Because I like for stuff to happen organically. I don't want to try to be like, okay, let's make a song. Like, let's, I like to build that relationship first, and so it, is good it's good along the way. So like we did that, and then 2 days later, I texted him and I was like, hey, I got this song. Would you be on it? And like I had recorded the same day, but it was like just a reference, and he was down for it. So that's how it happened.
That's dope. We were talking earlier about Money Long and how she was saying that when she did, like back in 2008, she was supposed to work with Drake. And her boyfriend at the time was like jealous, so she did it and stopped corresponding with it.
Oof.
Has there ever been a time in your career where you're like, I would like to work with this person, but whoever I'm with might be jealous, so I
now,
can't.
before you answer, let me just say this. Drake is a known sniper. So if Drake is in the studio with my wife, my girl, he's a sniper.
He's a sniper?
I gotta be there too. Yeah, sniper.
He can only snipe, he can only snipe what would let,
You right.
who would let him snipe.
You're right, but he's a born
And Envy's
sniper.
a very jealous person.
I was.
That's why your name Envy?
Yep.
That is not.
Ooh, bars.
There we go.
But he's a sniper, so you just gotta make sure. But go ahead, continue.
That actually never has happened to me, because like when my career started, I was with someone who was very supportive of me and still supportive of me, and just kind of like step back and let me shine. So no, that hasn't happened. I don't want to go into before, because that's the reason why I wasn't out here in these streets. But yeah, I never had that issue.
Right.
Now,
'Cause that's so harmful. Can you imagine not getting a Drake feature because your man, and then y'all not even together? and
Man,
That'd be
woo,
foul, but-
I'm sorry. I would have did that Drake feature.
right. We would have just had to break up.
We would have did that Drake feature.
I would have told my man, like, come to the studio. It's
You
not
right.
gonna,
I
yeah,
bet,
like,
I bet, babe, we go.
yeah, I would have did it, because it's like, come on now, like, you're not about to, I'm not about to miss this opportunity because you insecure.
That's right.
That
We
could
not
be a
about
mess
to
up the
miss this
vibe, though.
opportunity.
A jealous boyfriend in the studio.
No,
while
that is
you're
like
working.
But sometimes men will really feel like, not even men, but sometimes women. If one person like is like doing something in the industry or whatever, sometimes that could be like a little bit, I don't know. It can challenge them a little bit, because yeah, I mean,
Or
you
if
got to
a
be around all
dude-
these different.
If a dude's not living right, he'll automatically feel like, well, if I'm doing something on the side I'm not supposed to be, maybe she is too. So it makes you feel even more insecure.
Yeah, I mean, it got to be tough, but I mean, especially if the guy didn't have really, I don't know if he had something going for himself or not, but it's
Right.
just
Now,
And honestly, speaking of Money Long, I'm so happy that she finally like has got the flowers she deserved, because I was listening to her in middle school when she was Priscilla Renee.
Yep, when she's a
Yes.
son, and she was writing. She writes for other
Yes.
people all the time.
And
It's
when
really
I said, I
dope.
was
It's-
like, that's Priscilla, like that's crazy.
And really, it's amazing how TikTok has helped artists so much too.
Absolutely.
Just to have that song just go viral the way it did. You've been putting stuff out. You never know. That's what I always tell people. You never know when something's gonna stick.
It just is, your moment is gonna happen. You just gotta wait for it. That's why I'm just going at my own pace.
Now we played the record with you and Fabio Foreign.
Oh, how'd you like it?
Record's hard. I like the
And
record.
Coi Leray.
And Coi Leray.
Yes.
Now B approved your vocals.
I mean, I was so like, when he told me that Beyonce had to when he said, yeah, Beyonce said I had a chance. I'm like, you sure it was Beyonce or it's like someone on her
Was
team?
Beyonce cousin or
And
Beyonce assistant?
And I was like, so Beyonce heard she heard my verse, like she heard. He said, yeah, she thought it was fire. I was like, oh my God, like I just, for some reason, I feel like a lot of people still don't know me, so to know that Beyonce just heard my voice, even if she ain't seen my face, I'm just like, yes. Like, I don't know. Like, I had like a little fangirl moment, because, hey, that's Queen B.
And you're on Mary J. Blige's Strength of a Woman show that she's doing in Atlanta.
I'm doing that, yes.
So that's dope too. That's what I'm saying. Like all
Yes,
these,
this is great for me. Like it makes me just feel even more just valid, like, because like I said, these people been in the game. So to see my potential is like, I'm just happy. I know that I'm going to end up in a good place, right where I belong.
Now let's talk about how everybody was blaming you for everything.
Oh, yes, that's funny.
Blame her for
On
what
Twitter,
now? Blame her for
literally,
what?
it could be.
Where did that? It was funny.
I don't know, y'all. I really
Where
like
did it start?
in all seriousness, like on Twitter. Twitter is a whole different world for me. Like, I get lots of love. I get lots of love everywhere, but Twitter, bro, like, they cannot stand me. So like,
What did you do to them people?
nothing. They'll blame me for something that happened between a whole nother like situation. Like they blame me because Nikki couldn't go live or something before. They was like, it's all your fault. Like,
But I feel like it's a joke.
No, it's a trend. It's a trend. And like literally when I be looking at the quoted tweets, like everybody's laughing. It's like literally, I'm the joke of Twitter. I'm the like
So
that's
you
crazy.
The reason Will Smith
Yes,
Chris
that's what
Rock.
they
They
said.
said that's real?
They said I told Chris the joke. I said, what is going on? Like at this point, like I used to be like, oh my God, what's like? But I laugh at it, like y'all is funny,
It's
and I
really
just go
funny.
right along with them. Like
And you don't
I'm
know
about to
where
make
to
some shirts. I blame Queen Naija. So if y'all hate me, y'all can, you know what I'm saying, go get
You
your
think it's
shirt.
because they hate you or they're just trying to be funny though?
I think some people really don't like me, just a small percentage, right? But then it's just that bandwagon thing that everybody likes to jump on because they want to be seen or feel popular. Or they want to get likes or follows. It's like a trend to dislike me. And honestly, I think they really do like me though. That's the crazy thing. I think they actually like me because you speak about me so much. So you must like me. And if people was to really know like my personality and like sit and listen to my music, like you don't have a reason to not like me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so at this point, it's just a trend. Like, I'm a great person. I got great vibes. I love everyone, you know.
You're like, I ain't do nothing to nobody.
I ain't do nothing, but it's funny. It's a joke. You know, I've always been made fun of, though, my whole life. So that's what it is.
Well, are you happy now? Because I know at one time you weren't too happy with the industry. There was a lot of things bothering you, but you seem happier now. You seem in a happier place.
Yeah, I'm in a better place. Yeah, I'm still learning, but I'm just more involved. Like when I first came into the industry, I was like, well, like kind of just shy, like not letting everyone else, you know, decide everything. But like now I'm more involved. I kind of know what I want more. And I just feel better about everything.
What got you to that place?
I guess
getting off of
just
social media, stop going on.
No, Twitter? Well, I have had breaks from like Twitter, a toxic place, but I think it's just time. Everything heals with time, or everything gets better with time, and just learning. You learn with time. So I've learned a lot. I've learned what to say, what not to say. You know, what to do in certain situations, how to answer questions during interviews.
What were you doing when people ask you questions? You could say I don't know, or no, I'm not answering.
I mean, I don't know how to really explain it. I just got a good way of spinning a question. You know,
You got some media training.
I mean, not even that. I literally, to be honest with y'all, I haven't had media training but one time, like early in my career. And a lot of times when I'm doing interviews, people are like, oh, she needs to. It's like 50-50. Some people say I need media training bad, and some people say they just love how I'm just talking to y'all. Like, but that's what I think it. I mean,
Well,
I do.
I think we don't like artists who are
Yeah,
too
don't nobody
media
want to be
trained.
like, yeah. And so, you know, like I say like and a lot. I'm trying to work on that. But at the end of the day, I'm just being real with y'all. Like I'm just talking like how I would talk to my friends. So.
Now, one song that I love, and by the way, a lot of people do work with you. That's what I saw you. All right, let me get back to that. I saw that you and Babyface were in the studio together. So
Yes.
what's going on?
He reached out to my manager and said that he wanted me on one of his projects he's working on.
You know how dope that is? That's
Yes. Well, I was
Babyface.
like, what?
Did you know who Babyface was?
Yes.
Because I gave her a Walkman outside. She had no idea what a Walkman
No,
was.
I know who Babyface is. He's a legend in the game. And like I said, it just made me feel okay, you know, I'm a be here for a minute because they see something in me that they would reach out. So I always feel honored. I'm always like just, you know, I'm moving in silence, but I'm humble. But I know that I'm gonna work my way through here, you know, and up. So
I feel like it's a good time too. Like I like this whole school that you're in right now of artists, like Ari Lennox and you guys working together.
yes.
I think that's dope. Like I like seeing the two of y'all set them up. One of the songs that y'all did, has that ever happened in real life? Have you ever caught somebody cheating and you and the other girl kind of worked
No,
together?
actually never. That song, the whole song was cap. We
The whole song was Kevin.
whole song was cap. But you want to know how that actually happened? Me and Ari was supposed to do a whole different song. We were working on she came to the studio, was in LA for my session or whatever, and we didn't know what to do, whatever. Ari's more like, I'm more reserved. I try to do things like in like a tasteful way, or I try not to be too freaky. Ari's a freaky girl, so she gonna say what she want on the record. So we were trying to find a medium to meet. But we were just playing around. Somebody put a beat on, and we were just playing around on that, and we never finished it for like a long time. But since I had put it out, Shade Room had posted it, like it was a little clip. And so people was like, oh yeah, we need that. And then for my deluxe, I was like, let's just finish that song. We had to have somebody write it though, because it's like I didn't know what else to say, you know. that's something that I never experienced, so I didn't know how to really.
Not even when you were younger. I feel like at some point, because I've had that experience, like coming up in high school where some girls like.
Oh, when I was younger?
Yeah.
I had a high school moment like that, but like nothing like, it was this football player guy, and he was talking to me and this girl at the same time, and like we just kind of were talking to each other, and not really like set him up though in a bad way. It's really
I mean, that's
irrelevant.
not a good way. He was talking to both of y'all.
He was talking to both of us, but it was so funny because like his friends would like watch out, be on the lookout, and he seen me and her like talking. He was on the bus and the bus was leaving, and he was like taking a picture with the phone. I guess he was sending it to him like, look, they talking. So he had found out or whatever. But like I
don't know how guys think they won't get caught like that.
Yeah, they be doing stupid stuff, man.
Guys always get caught.
That's a crazy thing. Y'all do not know how to cheat.
Yeah, it's terrible. They'll talk to two girls
cheaters
that know each other, thinking one not going to tell the other.
Those are boys.
Do people? Now let me ask you
Grown
this.
men don't cheat.
Do guys still slide in your DM even though they know you're publicly in a relationship?
Guys holler anyway, I'm sure.
Yeah. They do, but I don't entertain it.
I'm sure celebrities too.
I'm not saying you entertain it, but
I don't never entertain it. I wouldn't.
So do you tell Clarence like, hey, this happened?
I've told him like a couple times, but I don't feel the need to like if I'm not entertaining anything, I don't have to run to him like, hey, this person tried to talk to me. Like for what? Like don't nobody want to, don't nobody want to keep hearing that. Like, hey, this guy tried to talk to me. Like, what's the point? I'm just not gonna try to talk to him back.
What about girls trying to talk to him?
I don't know.
He doesn't say anything to you about it?
No, we kind of don't visit that subject. I mean, we don't visit it.
Put that negativity in the relationship. Why are you even talking about that?
Well, no, I'm not saying it, but I'm not saying they're entertaining it.
No, I'm sure I'm sure that happens. I mean, you see the comments on his pictures. A lot of girls don't care if he's with, but that's gonna happen. People just don't care. I mean, it's just really about, I guess, how we operate. And
because I'm just wondering, some people feel like I need to tell everything just in case they run across this person, so they know, oh, he's,
No, I mean, he's told me girls that he's messed with in the past, and like, I mean, but that's a past. Like,
are you a jealous person? Like envy?
I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm not a hater, but I'm not gonna say that if something happened I wouldn't be jealous. I would.
How jealous are you on a scale of 1 to 10? Like, what's the craziest thing you did to be that say you were jealous?
I'm not a crazy girl, so I don't do crazy things.
Well, okay.
I don't do crazy things off of jealousy. I just kind of like make the guy feel bad, and then just like kind of walk away from the situation, and then he'll see like, okay, you wanted that, and he'll miss me. So
what was one jealous moment? Like, see, I was insecure, right?
Gosh.
I've been with my wife 27 years. Like, one time she was wearing something I thought was too revealing, right? Which is foul, which is crazy. I was a stupid person, stupid boy. So I remember one time she wanted to go out, and it was very revealing. What's it's not revealing now if you think about it. And she was like, "No, this is what I'm wearing." So I was like, "All right." So I turned on the shower, and I picked her up, and we both got in the shower. Now we both not going nowhere. Now she's not going nowhere. Yeah.
Oh.
She's like, nah, I'm not doing all that.
I haven't done that, but like
crazy.
just reminded me of something that happened to me, and it's just like, yo, like.
But I was 18
like
at the time.
Right, little boys.
I was little boys. So what happened to you? What made you think of what? Something
She said,
My makeup. I was about to go out. This is the only time because I do not like to go in the bag. But I was about to go out, and this man wiped off my makeup. What? This man wiped off my makeup, bro.
How do you wipe it off? You got to wipe and just.
Nah, he's holding me back, wiping my makeup off. Like, nah,
you're not going nowhere.
Oh, like, yeah, that's some jealousy right there. But like,
put your makeup on in the car.
Yeah,
But how did you feel at that point? Because I remember at 18, my wife was like, I mean, we were stupid.
You was 18, but I was a little bit older.
She was like, "Oh, he loves me." She felt that I was so jealous.
No, that is not.
Nah, well, we know
that's
now.
very like.
Yeah, that was very stupid.
I'm gonna read your book. Yeah,
she said, "I'm gonna
read your book." I gotta read your book.
It's weird because I was like that, but I have a daughter. But if my daughter ever had a guy like that,
you would want to.
We fucking him up.
Exactly. Right. See, you gotta.
Now I know you have this single out now, "Hate Our Love." So what's coming up next?
So I feel like one of my downfalls is I put out music too far apart from each other. So I'm really trying to get this song done to put out for the summer. I know I just put out "Hate Our Love" in January, or was it January? Yeah. So I'm trying to put out a song for the summer, like before the summer, spring, summer. So I'm gonna go back home, work on that, and see how that happens.
When you say a song for the summer, like what type of song?
Feel good bop, like, upbeat, like just make people feel good. Something else to put on the radio that y'all can spin, Don't
give up on this song yet. This song is hard.
No, I'm not gonna give up on it. Oh, no. I'm not
She's
giving.
trying to follow up with something.
No,
it's gonna hit. Okay, we gonna. I'm gonna hold you to that. But I'm gonna hold you
I
to that.
just want to be in the video
But-
again.
No. This song
But
is hard. I really
no,
like the song,
it's
though.
not even like, I mean, it's not even that I just want to give up on, like, I just want to give up on the songs I put out, but I just want to keep it calm. I want to keep people fed. I want to stay in people's faces. Like, that's one of my downfalls. I feel like I just stay out the way a lot. I already don't go a lot of places.
We're starting to work with more and more people.
Yes. So I just want to stay in people's faces with music and things like that.
Now, you talk about writing music. So do you write a majority of your own music?
Majority. So I have started working with one writer that I love. Shout out to London J. He just brings that rawness out of me. Like, I'm a really sweet kind of R&B
Like Grand
girl.
Hustle, London J?
London J. No, probably not.
Oh,
No.
I was like,
But I've been.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
I've been working with him. So basically, what happens with the writing process? No one ever writes a full song for me without me touching it or doing anything to it. Like, for example, somebody could give me a whole song and I'd be like, this verse is not me, but I do like the pre-hook. So I'll change the whole verse up the way I would, keep the pre-hook because it sounds catchy, and like, make some changes to the hook. That's how it usually goes. So I'm always involved in writing in some way. There's only one song that I've accepted that was fully written because I feel like it was written for me, and it's called Passionate. It's on my deluxe album. So that's pretty much how it goes.
are you writing for other people?
I was going to ask that too.
I have songs that I was just talking about this. It's crazy. I have songs that I've written for myself that I just realized I'm never going to sing. And they're good, though. I don't want to waste them. So I'm going to see about selling them or giving them
Yeah,
away.
that makes perfect sense.
It's songs that I be like, nah, this ain't for me. This for Danny Lay. Or this for like, like this
And
is,
Danny
I be
Lay
thinking
got
of
an
other
album-
artists.
Danny Lay got an album about to come out.
Yeah, I'm ready for that. I am.
Do you have any friends in the industry, artist friends that you speak to a lot, that get advice from, or that you kick ideas off of?
I wouldn't say like a lot, like every day, but like, from time to time, LMA, she's really cool. She always gives me like advice on, just industry stuff. Pretty much everyone else that I've spoken to is just like a one-time thing, but we keep it.
Let's say
keep
you
it
had to put
cordial.
together like a super group, you and two other women. Who would you pick?
Me and two other women.
you
Shoot,
feel
that's a
like-
good question. You
That
got
you
about to
feel
make me
like would
think.
compliment what you do and that you like their vibe and you could see the three of y'all.
Me. I have to include myself.
Yeah, it's you and two other people.
Me, SZA,
Okay, I was thinking about that.
and Kehlani.
All
Okay.
right, that's a nice super group.
Why those two?
I don't know. I feel like they both have a. So I'm like I said, I'm like the R&B girl that try to be doing like the churchy runs and stuff like that. And Kehlani has this raspiness to her voice that's like real like raw. And SZA has this rawness too, but it's like more like a cursive-y kind of,
Like I Hate You is a beautiful
Yeah, I
song.
love that song. I love that song. But yeah, I think it would blend well together.
And since we're talking about, you got Big Sean, he was on your bucket list, you put it out there, people that you want to work with, who else would you say, okay, I'm knocking these off my bucket list, who else?
Cardi B.
Barty.
I've already spoken to her, so we trying to. Crazy thing is, I've spoken to her like way before, and I was like, "Can we do something?" She was like, "Send me something." It was like maybe back in the pandemic when it was crazy, and she was like, "Send me it," and I didn't have nothing to send her. I was just trying to. I'm like, why did I do that?
Yeah,
like
do
I
it premature.
wasted my money. I could have got it done.
right there.
But I messaged her. I'm like, listen, look, I know I wasn't ready before, but I got something now, so we're gonna work on that.
Cardi cool though. Cardi the type shit.
Yeah,
she
love
not that
love
type
her.
person.
I'm gonna say this because I usually, to be honest with y'all, I don't try to say big artists because it was a point where I feel like I'm too small or I can't reach them. But you never know what happens. So I would love to do a song with Drake one day.
Okay.
I've actually
see
DM'd
that.
him. Yeah, I DM'd him. I don't know if you're gonna see it. I was on $1 Million Worth of Game, and Gilly slid me his phone. He was like say something to him. Like, no, like I was too shy. And then I finally got the courage to just DM him. So he didn't read it, but maybe one day it'll come to pass.
So really he didn't read Gilly's message.
Huh? Oh, I mean, no. I from my page.
Okay.
Yeah, from my page. I gotta stop doing that. A lot of times I just be scared, but if closed mouths don't get fed, so
That's true.
You
if it don't,
absolutely right.
yeah, if it don't happen now, it'll probably happen down the line. So
Sometimes we feel like in this business, because I know I'm not an aggressive person when it goes as far as me trying to like approach people to do things.
Yeah, I'm the worst too.
Yeah, and so,
Yeah.
but the people that are willing to do that are the ones that end up getting more. The ones that really don't hesitate to ask and put
And if it's
themselves
no,
out
it's
there.
just no. You got, you know what I'm saying? It's you got to try.
But also, you got to use the people in your corner too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, you Chris Green's here. Yo, Chris, call this person. Like this person,
Yeah.
call this person. Like you.
Put it on
I don't be
Yes.
thinking about doing that either. I be
do it
trying to
all the time.
I know, but I just be trying to make
could
it
ask
so
Envy.
organic,
Envy's-
you know?
Envy is one of your video vixens. He knows a lot of these people.
All
You
right,
can
I'm gonna
ask
call
him.
you. I'm gonna hold you to it.
Video vixens.
And do you have a date or a timeline for the album?
Not yet, nope. But I do know that I'm strategically trying to get my features out the way first because those always take the longest. And me doing my own songs like is super easy, and you know. And then really about, I don't know. I just want to drop before the fourth quarter. I'm hoping, but if not, don't hold me to it. If not, I'm still gonna be putting out music because I'm not gonna go just MIA. But because I have to stay in people's faces, like I'm gonna drop stuff.
Absolutely. Well, let's introduce the record. What you want to hear?
You know what we're
The
here
record
for.
with me?
You know what we're here for.
Hate Our Love. Oh,
The record featuring me and Big Sean.
yeah.
It doesn't feature you, Envy. You had a little video vixen part.
Don't say little. Like
We
when you
got
say
Hate
little,
Our
try to hate somebody.
we got
Little
Hate Our
part.
Love featuring Big Sean, featuring DJ Envy.
There we go. Let's get into it right now. Queen Naj featuring DJ Envy and Big Sean.
Who is Queen? Who is Queen Naj?
Queen
Queen
Naj. I'm
Naj.
sorry, Queen Naj.
Queen Naj.
I call her Queen Naj. You know what I mean? Because I was in the video and everything.
Look, as long as you say my first name first, we good. Queen, we good.
Let's get into it right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.